Alright guys, we got all our bags are packed. We got 2 carts full of equipment. We're here at the Vancouver International Airport. Gonna load up our stuff and head to Spain. Living the van life right here. Alright guys, so we just got through check-in, we got through customs, and been misrepresented on checked baggage prices, finding out that it's like quadruple the price of what we told to get these 8 or 9 bags checked and over to Malaga, Spain. So we just spent the last half hour dealing with that. Then we get to U.S. Customs in the middle of the airport for whatever reason. Not even sure how or where or why. I think probably because we're flying back to Seattle for like a minute. So get harassed for all of that. Having too much camera gear that belongs to a business, which is mine, and whatever. So it's been a fiasco so far in the airport. Hopefully this isn't an insight to what the rest of the trip is like. But we've got to go to Seattle, get our baggage off of the baggage claim, take it to Delta to recheck it again, and hopefully deal with them on the quadruple luggage prices. It's been crazy so far. We're just hoping it goes better from here on out. We just made it to Seattle. Crazy air flight coming in. Wind was crazy. Stuff was sideways. It was probably one of the craziest landings that I've ever had. So we're 45 minutes down on a 17-hour travel time. So we've got 16 hours left to go, and hopefully it gets better than what it has been so far. We've got to grab our baggage off of this baggage claim. We have to take it back up to the Delta counter and deal with all this extra baggage cost that we're having to deal with. So hopefully they can make it work. Otherwise it's going to cost us probably $2,000 to get all this luggage over there and then back home. So we got to figure something out, and we're here at baggage claim to get that all straightened out. Our flight leaves in I think an hour and 20 minutes, so we've got to make all this. We have to get back through security, back through customs, and crap's crazy right now. So hopefully the rest of the trip goes better than what it started out here. Well, we got one baggage. The helicopters came flying out of the chute and flipped right over the right over the thing and landed in the middle here. Eldad's getting her all taken care of. I've got some more packing tape, Eldad, we can make work. Eldad, you hungry?
Starving. I'm about to miss the flight because of some food.
What happens when Eldad gets hungry?
Anger.
The hanger starts
lots
erupting.
and lots of hanger.
That's one thing I've learned about Eldad is you gotta feed him regularly, and as long as you keep him fed regularly, he's the hardest working guy ever. But boy, don't feed him. He'll sit down and he won't move. He's like a little kid, says I'm not moving until I get food.
It's worse than a baby.
So our flight started boarding at 12:29. We were down dealing with baggage. Luckily, Sanji at Delta Airlines hooked us up and got us free baggage over to Spain. Not really free, but found some loopholes, made some mistakes, and ended up getting it over there for free. So we're stoked. We're in the gate. We're running to our plane because it leaves in a matter of half an hour. So we're hustling. Where are we headed to? Spain for the stop in Paris. We narrowly made the flight. We're here, we're all settled in, we're going to get comfortable. We've got screens in front of us, we're going to watch movies. I think it's, what, a 10-hour flight?
10 hours, 11 minutes.
10 hours, 11 minutes till we touch down in Spain. So we got a heck of a trek here. Be watching lots of movies and all that good stuff. So we're here, we made it. Here we go.
Lunchtime at 6 o'clock. I got myself some vegetarian pasta. Looks like straight up hospital food. Not bad. Watched 5 movies. I think that was about a record for 10 hours.
5 movies, yep.
Planned it out right. You get 5 movies.
10-hour flight down right there. One and done. Got a couple hour layover here in Paris. Then we get on another plane and we fly to Malaga. 2 or 3 hours. Something like that, and then we'll be there. So I think one of the craziest parts about these flights is the fact that you get on the plane, it's like 1:20 in the afternoon, and you get up in the air and you start flying east, like what, 400 or 500 miles an hour. So that makes the sun go down really fast. And the sun goes down, and it's dark, and then the sun comes up, and it's morning, like all within a few hours.
So yeah, here we are, landed in Paris. Long walk from one side of the airport to the other. Grab a thing of water, look at the watch, and boom, we missed our flight. Our initial flight from Seattle to here was somewhat late, and then a couple security checks and whatnots. Yeah, so we're sitting here waiting for the next flight to Malaga, Spain. Hopefully we make it there today.
So yeah, to finish everything off, like Eldad said, we get here to Paris, and after a bathroom break and all that stuff, we end up missing our flight, which was supposed to be at 10:25. Now we don't have another flight until 12:35, 1:30, something like that. So here we are sitting in an airport, and I'm just crossing my fingers that all of our baggage, after everything that happened yesterday morning at the Vancouver airport, then Seattle airport, now missing the flight, just really hoping that all the baggage gets there, because that is number one concern. Number one, it's a lot of money worth of gear. Number two, it's all gear that we need to be able to do the job, and this whole job is riding on that. So, anyways, yeah, so we had a 45-minute flight from Vancouver to Seattle, and then from Seattle to Spain, or I'm sorry, actually from Seattle to Paris was a 10-hour flight. So we've been hard at it. It's 10:45, almost 11 a.m. the day after that we left. Anyways, we're sitting here in the airport doing our thing, waiting for the next flight. Everybody's been super helpful, super supportive, and getting us in the right spot, getting our baggage in the right spot. So that's good. It's been a lot of hours of traveling. Looking forward to getting to Malaga, getting to the resort, having a couple days to relax before all the work begins. So, yeah. Leg of the trip, guys. Hopefully we don't miss any more flights between here and Malaga, since this is our last plane. It's been a long trip. Ready to go kick the feet up, have a cocktail, enjoy some Spain. Oh yeah, doing it. It is 24 hours later, 24 after we left. We finally touched down in Malaga, Spain. We're all tired, we're all hot, we're all sweaty. We're all ready for a shower, we're all ready to relax and go get some sleep. Feels good to finally be done. We still have to get all our baggage, which hopefully showed up. We all still have to go get the rental car and get all of the baggage and all of the gear into the rental car. So I can't say that we're totally done yet, but as far as airplanes, we've touched down, we're done. Let's get the heck off this plane. Let's go see what this place is all about.
Missing in action. I know.
The information I have for this bag is from Seattle.
It's still in Seattle?
Yeah, now it's coming, but it's expected to arrive tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Okay. So we just got informed that one of the bags, camera gear, is still in Seattle, which is maybe gonna show up here tomorrow around 1.
So the fiasco continues, just as we were worried about, with all this baggage juggling around. So the police, the Spanish police, have 3 of our bags over here in the international area, and then one of them didn't show up from Seattle, just like Eldad was talking about. So here we go. It just keeps going. We're 25 hours into this whole thing and still looking for bags. tons of fun living the van life right here. You guys are on the journey. Okay, so we are here at the airport, and the police kind of have us pulled aside here, and we're curious about the camera equipment that we've got. And as soon as we got to the aerial drones, they went in the other room, and they're talking a whole bunch of Spanish really quick on the telephone, so we're not sure what exactly is going on here. Alright, so we've been talking back and forth here with the civil guards, as it says on the back of their shirt, basically the police, and they have us held up here in customs. They're going to have a customs agent come down and talk to us. Sounds like they're concerned about some of the documentation and the value of this equipment and declaring it. So hopefully it doesn't sound like it'll be too big a deal. So we're just waiting for that to happen, and hopefully we'll be out of here. It's kind of interesting dealing with the language barrier. Picking up bits and pieces of what they're saying. I'm not too up on my Spanish, but hopefully it will all work out. We'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so here's the deal. We are at a cash machine getting out money because we have to pay a deposit based on the value of what this equipment is. We didn't have the proper documentation to bring all this equipment in, declaring the value. There was some sort of paperwork we were supposed to bring in. So basically what we have to do is we have to pay a deposit to the customs here in Spain based on the amount of the value, and when we come back through the airport, we check out and we're headed back home, then we can show that we're bringing all the equipment back out of the country with us and headed back to the US. So kind of getting off the hook. We got to front some cash for it, but we'll get it all back as long as we bring everything back, show them we're bringing it out of the country. I think it's just going through the loops and making sure that we're not selling the equipment or leaving it here or whatever. So kind of interesting, but as long as we get our equipment and we get to leave with it, that's the most important part. So I think we're 26 hours into this trip so far and still going. So here we go. So I think we're in hour number 28 or 29 of our travels. We narrowly escaped getting out of customs with the drones. As soon as we opened up the drones, they put the brakes on and they were digging into what we were doing. And after an hour and a half, 2 hours of debating back and forth with them or communicating back and forth with them, finally came to the point of them charging us a fee, a percentage of what the gear was worth. And luckily we didn't have all of our gear sitting there with us, so we only paid a fee on a portion of it. So yeah, we barely escaped out of there. We went and got a rental car, and we are free people in the land of Spain right now. So all is good. All is good. We just got to get cell phone service. We're realizing that without cell phone service, without GPS service, we're kind of lost right now. It's nighttime in Spain, and it's not very easy to find what we're looking for. We're trying to find the prepaid SIM cards so that we can get some service going here and help find our way around this place. So anyways, that's what we're doing right now. It's crazy, but we're doing it. Alright guys, we're on cell phone mission, trying to get cell phones working, looking for SIM cards. This place is awesome. Energy's crazy, drivers are crazy, there's just stuff going on everywhere. So if you plan on using your cell phone and you've got a smartphone, like in particular an iPhone 5 or later, a lot of times those phones will be unlocked, which means you can drop in whatever international SIM card that you want and do like a prepaid SIM card rates, whether you're texting or you want internet data or international calling back to the States. the prepaid SIM card is the way to go, or an international prepaid SIM card. That's what we've done. So we're down here in this cool little city, and everything's buzzing. It's pretty cool. So finally, after 30 hours of traveling, we finally got our SIM cards. We have all our gear, we have our rental car, and we have ourselves in Spain. And we're sitting down to have a bite to eat in this little tapas bar. And I'm not even sure what little town that we're in, but it's really cool. And we're finally sitting down to have some of this food and celebrate the trip over here. And I think we've done ourselves pretty good on the whole jet lag thing by staying up more than 30 hours at this point that we've all been up doing this horrible deal. So we should be able to get back to the hotel and sleep pretty well through the night, and hopefully wake up in the morning and be good to go on the jet lag. So that's what we're hoping. We're gonna order some food here off this menu, get some Spanish food in our stomachs. Let's put it up right there. Cheers. The first official drinks in Spain. We've ordered a nice variety of everything here. What we here have is some oxtail. We have a warm salad. We have some sliders, which are Kobe beef, and we have a chicken, which is called an Antonio, bread, curry chicken, some anchovies. We're just gonna dig in on this and just have a feast. And we got more coming as we speak. Chicken kebab.